Business owners are inside their head all the time. Caught in an endless loop of internal debates, whether it was something that happened that day or a worry or a fear or something. I've been in that seat before. It's not a good feeling. You're constantly going back and forth over an event or a decision you have to make. And so wrestling with those decisions that shape the future of the business, obviously they're really, really important. They're critical, but doing it all on your own inside your own head is not healthy. Sometimes it can be productive, having that alone time to think through a problem or an issue. It's really important, but it can lead to stress and decision fatigue. So the downside is just the weight of that responsibility resting just on your shoulders is very, very heavy. It's really hard to deal with. There becomes, analysis paralysis, where you're constantly going back and forth over the same thing and you just don't know which way to go. It's highly debatable. You're trying to balance different points of view and perspectives, but you're just constantly in this sort of analysis paralysis stage. And finally, it's that emotional isolation of that dealing with that issue or that decision and putting all of yourself into it and immersing yourself into it. So how do you address it? Well, one of the things that I found was really, really helpful for me was joining a peer group. Joining a peer group, you have, a dozen or so different voices around the table who have maybe been through that issue, that challenge, that problem, or that decision before, or have a perspective and through their lens can introduce new information and a new perspective on how to tackle that particular problem or decision that you have to make. And it helps to reduce mental clutter. It helps foster confidence in the decision-making process because now you're balancing out different voices around that. And you feel lighter, both mentally and emotionally. So joining a peer group is one strategy on how to get outside your head, not having that feeling of isolation, that stress around making those decisions. And at the end of the day, can create even more fatigue in terms of you and your business.